Hello, my name is Michael Chaffee, and together with my wife Janine, as co-owner of Earth Dynamic Poolscapes, I would like to thank you for taking a few moments to become more familiar with building outdoor environments. We have been involved with designing and building family entertainment arenas for 3 generations, and we believe that we can make you the beneficiaries of some of that gained knowledge in this presentation. So might I suggest you gather up a pen and pad to take some notes about your key points of interest. In order to articulate meaning to any well thought out direction, your plans will need a symbolized legend of descriptions. In this slide, you can see some 50 different individual items that can be represented as a requirement when building a swimming pool. In order to make sure that everyone has arrived on the same page of interpretive understandings, it is a crucial element in the responsibilities for designing to exhibit a definitive meaning to the plans that will pass to the hands of the actual installing personnel. Your symbolized legend of description should correspond to the most appropriate functional placement of the pumping system's suction devices such as skimmers and main drains, together with the system's return lines. In applying an advanced understanding for the delivery system of the filtered water returning to the pool, you should entertain options to your choices and functionality. In placing return lines in the pool shell, it is imperative that 2 objectives are met. The first is to have the returning surface water distributed evenly while dispersing the water flow in a counter-rotation direction. In the placement of the suction skimmer, that component's positioning should correspond to an area somewhat removed from the turbulence being created by the returning water so that the suction's influence of the skimmer can capture floating debris and deposit it into the leaf basket located in the skimmer device. Often overlooked is the type of filtration being deployed in a swimming pool in regards to efficiencies. A sand filter connected to a backwash valve is the most grief-free, energy-saving filter available. Other types of filters like cartridge and diatomaceous earth start off with a micron level of half that of a sand filter, creating much greater restriction to the pump's ability to deliver flow. In doing so, water volume in the pool can take twice as long to cycle a turnover, requiring more pumping time to filter. When factoring in these considerations together with the expense of recharging diatomaceous earth media or cartridge element replacement, well, the choice of sand filtration becomes crystal clear. Building spas. Well, in building an in-ground gunite spa, you will come across a wide range of varying standards. Unfortunately, identifying negligence in spa performance is not very well defined, so you will do better in qualifying what your expectations are by attaching a high degree of responsibility to the results of the selected performers. In viewing a spa's potential capability, we see 3 separate functions. First, hot water flow returns, where the water is heated and is directed to the bottom of the spa via an independent return line. Second, the spa jet return, where the spa jets are plumbed directly to the dedicated large diameter return line. And third, the air blower, which has an independent power on-off capability to force air through the jets. Other pumping requirements may involve features such as swim currents, waterfalls, laminar jets and deck jets, specialty water features, pool cleaners, and other considerations that may become a requirement in the considerations of creating water-enhancing swimming pool environments. There is a wide variety of differing control systems available that range from simple on-off timer power switching to internet-linked modem interface, video surveillance, and touchscreen technologies. It is important to position yourself to be able to be the beneficiary of a full orientation by an expert professional with hands-on savvy in the development of such capacities when selecting a performer. This may be your first pool, or it may have been several years since your last pool. But come to know, new realizations of desire exist regarding outdoor environment controllability, and make sure that you become the beneficiary of all the grand effects at the touch of a finger. When planned for and interfaced with the knowledge and experience, a centralized control system can encapsulate the mood, setting landscape lighting, pool spa lights, changing the colors, fiber optics, spa pumping, spa air, spa and pool heating, laminar jets, and deck jets, along with a hot leg switching desire. There are several ways to heat a pool or spa, but in any case you can improve the ability to heat a pool by as much as 67% by simply delivering the heated water to the bottom of the pool or spa instead of using the surface returns. The thermodynamics between the pool's heated water being delivered to the bottom of the pool and being blanketed by the surface's cooler water reduces the heat loss experienced through the surface evaporation while heating. Water-to-water molecular density will slow the exchange of heat as compared to water to air, as the pool water is warmed from the bottom. So, in delivering heated water to the bottom and by placing a thermal cover on the water surface, heating time is greatly reduced and warmth maintained longer. The approach is most effective whether being heated by gas or utilizing a solar system. It basically involves properly sizing a pipe return, dedicating a floor function option as a valve actuator, and building a macro function option if desired automation. Other swimming pool options include autofills, overflow devices, ozone generators, salt chlorine generators, chlorine bromine feeders, chemical pH and ORP automated injector systems, and automatic pool cleaners, to list a few. In familiarizing yourself with the possibilities for the latest and greatest technologies, remember to delve into the deeper layers of appreciative understanding for what often goes unspoken. Come to understand what is a good choice in pulling together your specifications. For example, salt chlorine generators are relatively a new technology that has been introduced into the swimming pool industry. These devices are much like the cartridge and diatomaceous earth filters from the manufacturer's perspective, due to the engineered obsolescence that will require ongoing replacement for internal components. When weighing in on the $400 to $600 replacement costs for these devices, for replacing the internals, and the limited one-year warranty of many of the manufacturers of these devices, you can see that the presumed savings in chlorine can come back to haunt you in other ways. In closing, we would like to thank you for taking the time to entertain the many elements involved in building outdoor living environments that have been illustrated in this presentation. In designing and building creative fire-on-water elements, fire pits at water edge features, raised bond beams with radius shear descents, rockery waterfalls, and other forms of aquatic enjoyment, we administer a high level of discipline for achieving the best results acquirable. We are hopeful that you have gained insight into an expanded view of reality for the possibilities. All of the exhibits reflected in this presentation have been performed by Earth Dynamics Poolscapes. Should any of these capabilities represent a paralleling to your upcoming requirements, please consider us a contender for your design build project needs. On behalf of the ownership, staff, and crew of Earth Dynamics Poolscapes, thank you for your time. Earth Dynamic Poolscapes is a Sacramento, California-based firm involved in designing, building, and consulting for outdoor living environments. We are a family-owned business running 3 generations deep, spanning more than 75 years, involved in constructing both medium-sized and large-scale projects, domestically and internationally. From Hawaii to Saudi Arabia, our hands-on approach has afforded us both the knowledge and confidence to tackle most any opportunity. Again, thank you for your time, and may all your outdoor living experiences be most pleasurable.